Hey guys, I'm Sebastian.
I'm Christine.
This is Ninth Island Connection, but you know that already because you clicked on this thumb. Thank you so much for checking out this video. And if this is your first time on our channel, thank you for choosing to give us a visit. And take some time to look around. All we do is bring you Vegas, hotel reviews, pool reviews, restaurants, off-strip activities, everything Vegas.
All right, guys, we're here at Caesar's Palace. And if you've watched any of our videos, you know that we love Caesar's Palace for so many reasons. But one thing that has kind of been like a borderline pro-con for us has been the dining here.
I know, first world problems all day long. There are too many choices.
There's so many places to eat here, and it's like such a weird spectrum. But there is one common denominator across the board is that it's definitely more costly than some of the other properties. But also, the pro about Caesar's is if you don't feel like going outside and leaving anywhere, there's so many options. So in this video, we're gonna go over all the dining options inside of Caesar's. And full disclosure, we have not eaten at all of them because
there's so many.
Yeah, and some are just not our thing. We're not steakhouse people, so like if you've watched our channel, you don't see us at many steakhouses. We're just kind of eat to eat. We're kind of just
we like good food. We love good food,
yeah.
But again, like Christine said, we're not the type of people that go out of their way to go to like Hell's Kitchen for the steak. Like it's just not our thing.
Yeah. So sorry, foodies. We apologize in advance. There's not going to be a ton of food porn on here, and also we just do love certain places in here, so we're kind of creatures of habit, so we do stick to those places. But we are going to give a tour of all the places in Caesar's Palace that are options for dining and drinking. We are not venturing into the forum shops because nobody wants to watch a 3-hour video on food.
Technically, the forum shops, if you guys didn't know, the forum shops is technically not owned by Caesar's. It's just a mall. Just like the Miracle Mile shops at Planet Hollywood. The Miracle Mile shops is the Miracle Mile shops attached to Planet Hollywood, but it's not owned and operated by Planet Hollywood. That's just individual. It's just a mall. So that's why we're not including the forum shops in this particular video. All right, guys, let's go.
All right, first up is Gordon Ramsay Pub. I mean, can you even be a Caesar's property without having a Gordon Ramsay restaurant of some sort? And in Caesar's, you have Gordon Ramsay's Pub, which is a more casual Gordon Ramsay restaurant where you can have appetizers, more sandwiches, that type of thing. You can also try the fish and chips that he's known for, as well as that sticky toffee.
The most obvious to notice is going to be the iconic Hell's Kitchen right outside in the evenings. They light those flames right there where the HK is. There's fire there, right here. Yeah, so check it out in the evenings. Definitely worth checking out. However, this is going to be pricey if you decide to eat here. This is a great spot for selfies. Lots of people come in. You can just go in the lobby area here and just take some pictures if you wanted to.
Caesar's Palace is full of celebrity chef restaurants, including Bobby Flay's Amalfi. Now this is a higher end, more expensive restaurant that's gonna offer seafood pasta dishes. Now we've never eaten here because that's really not our type of food, but it is very popular and actually has 4.5 stars on Yelp, so that should tell you something.
You're gonna notice a trend here. This is another Bobby Flay restaurant in Vegas at a Caesar's property. This is the new Brasserie B. Now, this is expensive. This is located right across from Nobu.
All right, Nobu. This is Chef Nobu's restaurant that's known for their sushi. We've eaten here once and the sushi was really good. However, it's really expensive for what you get. Whenever we're staying at Caesar's and we crave sushi, we actually head off strip to Chinatown.
Here we have Mr. Chow. This is going to be right across from Giada's Pronto and near the buffet there, the Bacchanal. This is extremely expensive Beijing cuisine.
Now let's get into the steakhouses. First off is Peter Luger Steakhouse. This is located over by the Bacchanal buffet area. This replaced the Italian restaurant Rao. Now we have not dined here, but it does look like a very nice restaurant with a very nice bar. And the other steakhouse is located in the entrance when you're coming off of Las Vegas Boulevard. And this actually replaced Searsucker. This is Stanton Social. Again, this is going to be a more pricey restaurant and a little more upscale. We have not dined here either because, again, we're really not steak people, and it's just, in our opinion, a little overpriced. There are better deals off strip, but it is very popular and has a 4-star rating on Yelp.
Next up is going to be our favorite, which is why there's more footage than any of the other places. This is Beijing Noodle 9. This is going to be opposite the casino floor and next to the Bacchanal buffet. Again, this is our favorite. Everything on the menu that we've ever ordered has been delicious. This is also a Caesars Rewards property, which means you can use your Caesars Rewards credits, and this is going to be 1-to-1. Totally worth it. Check it out. Also, you're gonna love this open concept. You can see them preparing the food over there. This is also great for small groups, 2, just like us, up to 6 or 8, and you're still gonna get great quality and fantastic service.
And as far as pricing, you are going to pay Vegas prices here versus what you would pay if you went off strip in the Chinatown area in Spring Mountain. However, for Caesars and the strip, Beijing Noodle 9 is definitely more on the reasonable, affordable side, and their food is so good. We love the crispy pork belly there. Their fried rice is awesome. Their soup dumplings, their regular dumplings. You know, we really haven't had anything that we do not like. But do keep in mind that you do get a lot of food, especially if you're ordering the noodle dishes or rice dishes. And Caesar's Palace does not have a refrigerator that you can actually use in the room. They just have the one that's stocked. So keep that in mind when you're ordering if you're staying at Caesar's Palace and dining at Beijing Noodle 9. On the second floor across from the Diamond Check-In is where you'll find Guy Savoy's restaurant. This is a French restaurant and has 4.5 stars on both TripAdvisor and Yelp. We can't personally speak to it because we've never been there. The other Guy Savoy is Brioche, which is like a coffee, grab-and-go pastry sandwich type of place right off of the valet lobby.
As soon as you come out of the Coliseum Tower that you saw right there, that's also been newly remodeled, you've got Dominique Ansels. He is the inventor of the cronut. Now, that's what he says. I don't know if it's 100%. Somebody made it before him, but this is definitely a very popular and well-liked spot. People say nothing but good things about it. That's what they look like right there. Check that out. Absolutely delicious. They do have other things than just that. You can see right here in this display case. This is primarily going to be desserts though. So bring your sweet tooth. We all know that calories don't count in Vegas. They stay right there in Vegas. Look at all these delicious treats. Now, we typically save our calories for pizza and other stuff, but we had to try at least one sandwich to see what it's all about. They also have a robot that dispenses the milk and cookies. That's it right there.
I have to be honest, I didn't really like the sandwich that I got from Dominique Ansel. And of course, I did also have to try the cronut, and I didn't like it. It was whatever the cream stuff inside just was, I don't know, gross. I don't know if it was a flavor or a texture thing for me, but at least I can say that I had a cronut.
Next up, we've got Giada's Pronto, or Pronto by Giada. It's Giada's spot. This is going to be primarily grab and go sandwiches, pizza, some drinks, a little bit of a sit down area, but you don't get any service. You order at the counter, get your food, seat yourself right next to the casino. It's not too bad. This is going to be a little bit pricey though for the quality and the quantity that you get there. A little bit high even for Caesar's Palace and for Vegas prices. This is right across from Mr. Chow in the Bacchanal buffet area. You see this right here? That's just 100% came out of the microwave.
And in the registration area, you have Americano, which is their 24-hour diner, which is very expensive. Expect to pay a lot for just general diner food.
This is what you can expect at Bacchanal buffet there at Caesar's Palace. A big crowd like this. Doesn't matter what time of day, if you go breakfast, lunch, brunch, whatever it is, it's going to be busy. They do ask that you check in or make a reservation. That does expedite it. They do have a separate line for Diamond and 7 stars. So if you're there, check out those lines for faster service, but you're still going to wait in line regardless of your tier status. It is worth every single penny, in my opinion. If you're a seafood lover, high-end quality food, this is totally the buffet for you right there at Caesar's Palace.
Caesar's has the Forum Food Hall, which is pretty decent for a food hall. However, we do miss that when they had Earl of Sandwich and Smash Burger, because those were kind of reasonable places to go for a quick, somewhat healthy bite. So you do have the Walk-In Ramen, which has been closed for quite some time. You have Dafara Pizza, which is okay pizza. It's not the best in Vegas, but it'll do, especially after you've had a couple drinks. There's a Starbucks that they recently renovated in there, and that place is always busy. There's also a Starbucks that's not in the Forum Food Hall, and that's over kind of when you're coming off of registration and the Augustus Octavius elevators.
Let's talk about Chicken Guy, which is one of the newest spots inside of the food hall at Caesar's Palace. It was brand new. This is a Guy Fieri spot, which Guy Fieri's, none of his restaurants have been my favorite. And you know what? This one is on that list as well. I thought this was 100% overrated, overpriced, and not good quality at all. If I were you, I would save my money. If you want to try it, just because it's a Guy Fieri spot and you love Guy Fieri, go ahead, but expect to be disappointed. I'll show you an example. This is the sandwich that I ordered. That's a pound of lettuce that came off of it to make it look like it was more than it actually was. And when I took the top off, right here, it's 2 chicken strips.
And Bobby Flay's second restaurant is Bobby's Burgers, which they're popping up everywhere. They're at Harrah's and over at Paris as well. Now, this replaced Smash Burger, and honestly, we preferred Smash Burger. The burgers at Bobby's are fine, but they're very expensive, and you don't get any sides included. There's no meal deals. But, you know, if you're a Bobby Flay fan or just want to try different burgers, go ahead. Like we said, they are just fine, but I would rather just grab a burger at In-N-Out if I was going to go the fast food route. Because honestly, we could get 2 double doubles at In-N-Out and a side of fries for the price of one of these burgers at Bobby's Burgers. All right, let's get into the different bars in Caesars, and there are a lot. So right off of the Forum Food Hall, there's Stadia. This was renovated a couple of years ago. They put this canopy thing around it just to kind of set it apart from the food court. It's a really cool sports bar.
Across from Stadium, the food hall, is Vanderpump Cocktail Lounge. Now this is the original Vanderpump in Vegas. Of course, now there's one over at Paris, again, becoming second Caesar's Palace, and there's soon to be one at the Flamingo as well. In the quieter area of the casino, you'll find Alto. This is a Caesars owned bar, so you can, if you have drink tickets, you can use them there if you're Diamond or 7 stars. And then you have the standard lobby bar just located off of Registration. And there's also another lobby bar that runs along the area between the valet lobby and the Registration lobby, kind of across from the lobby bar. And then our favorite bar is Vista. This one is just really beautiful, but do take note that during football season, they do have a minimum spend if you plan on staying at any of the tables in there. And then across from Giada's, there's a small bar just kind of where you can grab a drink while you're waiting to get into the buffet. And of course, you have the bar along the sports book, which always seems to be pretty popular, especially if you're there during football season or college basketball playoffs. Then of course, you have your frozen drinks you can get at NUM. You can also go to Purple Zebra out in front of Caesars as well for those frozen drinks. There's a Monte Cristo cigar bar, which they actually opened a second location of this over at Paris. And then of course, there is Omnia Nightclub, which is really popular. We've never gone because we are not into nightclubs. We are way too old for that. And coming soon is Caspian's. This is replacing Cleopatra's Barge, where Wayne Newton used to perform, and not sure what this is exactly going to entail, but look forward to it.
All right, guys, that's a wrap on this one. We want to hear from you. Have you eaten at any of these restaurants? What is your favorite, and which one do you not recommend anybody try? Let us know in the comments below. Also, hit us up on social media. We're Instagramming, we're Facebooking, we're TikToking, we're Threading, we're Snapping, we're everywhere. We're Ninth Island Connection. We also go live every single Wednesday between noon and 1 p.m. Vegas time, where we bring you an update on what to expect that upcoming weekend. And we're talking weather, construction, traffic, what's open, what's closed, anything going on in Vegas so that you can have the best possible time. And if you're not already, go ahead and subscribe. All we do is bring you Vegas. We'll see you next time. Ninth Island Connection highlights Las Vegas businesses, entertainment, events, and activities on and off the Strip, keeping our viewers connected with the Ninth Island of Las Vegas. From local mom and pop restaurants to those owned and operated by top chefs, from kitchen action to the inspiration behind the dishes, we deliver the culinary creations of Vegas. From Las Vegas entertainers and athletes to all of the exciting activities and experiences around the Vegas Valley, we keep our viewers connected with all of the excitement that the entertainment capital of the world has to offer. Of course, we can't forget about the casinos that make Vegas, Vegas, with exclusive tours of the incredible amenities and beautiful accommodations, getting right in the heart of the casino floor action and entertainment, as well as interviews with casino owners, CEOs, GMs, and executive chefs. We bring the Las Vegas Casino into our viewers' homes. highlighting lesser-known areas like the Fremont East District, the Arts District, and Brewery Row, we bring attention to these small businesses that have become fast favorites in the local community. We bring our viewers a complete Vegas experience. We also invite our viewers along as we venture into the great outdoors of the Las Vegas Valley, sharing short road trips, hikes, and the unique sights found in the Mojave Desert. Great people, great stories, great connections, only on Ninth Island Connection.